Welcome to the story of Head Item Cry. In a small, forgotten town nestled between misty hills, there existed an old curio shop called the Memory Shelf. It was a dusty place, crammed with antique items, peculiar trinkets, and strange artifacts that whispered stories if you listened closely. But none were as mysterious or sorrowful as the item kept on the highest shelf in the farthest corner. A glass mannequin head wearing a delicate, jeweled crown. No one knew where it came from. The shopkeeper, old Mr. Tallis, only ever called it the head item, and refused to speak more about it. What puzzled customers even more was the sign beneath it, handwritten in faded ink. Do not touch. The head item cries. Children dared each other to poke it, but Mr. Tallis would always appear, seemingly out of thin air, and shoo them away. The few who claimed to have touched it swore they heard soft weeping like a child lost in a forest. Some said the glass fogged slightly from the inside, as if breath or tears filled it. It wasn't until Maya, a curious girl with a love for lost things, wandered into the shop one rainy afternoon that the true story began to unravel. Maya was different. She didn't see old junk in antique shops. She saw history, feelings, echoes of forgotten lives. She spent hours in the memory shelf every week, and Mr. Tallis had grown fond of her. So when she finally asked about the head item, he didn't snap or scold like usual. Instead, he sighed, sat down, and looked into the past. Long ago, he began, there was a queen named Alira. Not a queen of castles or armies, but of memory. She could remember everything, every moment of joy, every tear, every soul she ever met. People from across the lands came to her to retrieve lost memories, but one day, her own memories betrayed her. What happened? Maya asked. She lost her child, Mr. Tallis said quietly, a prince born in silence, who never cried. He vanished one night during a storm. Alira searched for him endlessly. She locked her most powerful memories, the love, the grief, the cradle songs inside a crown. Then, she vanished. The crown was found, centuries later, placed on a crystal head so it wouldn't forget. Maya stared up at the mannequin head. The crown sparkled faintly, as if weeping light. But why does it cry? Because sorrow lives in it, Mr. Tallis whispered. And sorrow, like memory, can't be irised, only held. That night, unable to stop thinking about the story, Maya returned to the shop. It was long closed, but the door creaked open under her hand. The shop was darker than usual, the air thick with silence. She approached the corner shelf. The crown gleamed like a moonlit lake, and the glass head shimmered. Maya reached up. As her fingers brushed the crown, the shop fell still. A soft wail filled the air, not frightening, but achingly sad. The head glowed faintly. Images swirled in her mind. A baby wrapped in velvet, a queen's soft lullaby, a storm, a cradle left swinging in the wind. The mannequin's eyes filled with condensation like tears, and then, it spoke not with words, but memory. Find him, Maya gasped. A name appeared in her mind. A street, a door. She raced into the night, following the strange vision, down misty roads and cobbled alleys until she reached a small house, glowing with warmth. Inside was a man, middle-aged, kind eyes, and oddly familiar. A song hummed on his lips. Maya knocked. He opened the door. Their eyes met, and something ancient stirred. A tear rolled down his cheek. I don't know you, he said softly, but I feel like I do. Maya didn't understand it all, but she knew the crown had led her here. Somehow, this man was the lost prince. Somehow, the crying head remembered what the world forgot. Back at the memory shelf, the mannequin head sat still. The crown no longer glowed. The glass was clear. It no longer cried. The end.